Hey guys, thanks for stopping by. My name is Carly and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be looking at a palette that I just got in the mail. It's a new collection that was released I think about last week, and I've had it at home for a few days and I've been dying to peek at it. But I was working on another video that I just posted, so make sure you check that out. It was my palette collection. And I finished all the editing and all that nonsense for that and got that one posted for you. So I was like, what else better could I do besides show this new palette? And of course, I started to film it previously and looked up and realized I wasn't recording. So I wanted to catch my honest and actual response, and I didn't. So it is kind of not all the way put together and beautiful as it was about, a couple minutes ago, of course. But I'm still going to give you a look. I'm going to show you what's happening. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. The collection I'm talking about is the Blood Money collection. And I don't usually go for the entire collections when something comes out. I just, decide to go and get the palettes if I think I need them. And this is from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. This is how his packages usually come, with the logo on the tape. Depending on the collection, the boxes will change color, all that good stuff. So yeah, let's get her open. And like I said, I already filmed this, or so I thought. It wasn't filmed. So bear with me, it's kind of not as beautiful as it was, but it's the inside of the box. It has all of the Jeffree logo and all the paper that is now torn to shreds because of me. And this is the little card that comes with it that shows the campaign. Let's open this up. It's got all the tissue paper, all the bubble wrap. This is the outer carton, which is really, really cute and really, really different. I've never seen anything like this before, and I really enjoyed when I was watching his videos, looking at the differences and how he's come so creative and how it's been so different. But this is what it looks like all the way around. Looks like money. It lets the clasp show through, and this is actually a newer clasp that he's used, so I'm really excited. So let's open this sucker up, and this is what the palette looks like. Isn't it beautiful? It's got like faux, I guess it would just be croc. I think it's faux croc is what he said. And look at the details on the edge of the palette. Like, that's beautiful. This is probably, honestly, I think the prettiest palette that he's come out with to date. I really like that he took so much time into creating this. This is really, really pretty. That's gonna smudge, but you can kind of see that that is really awesome. All right, and the clasp, you just push and open. Plastic off, and there we have the palette. I think this is beautiful. Like I said, when he first announced his campaign and we were finding out about that it was a green palette, he's done almost every color there is to date. I was kind of hesitant. I really didn't know if I should get it or not. I have hazel eyes, they lean towards green, and green looks to me, I love to do. I don't do as often as I used to when I was younger, but it's definitely something I love to play with. So I really looked at it back and forth and tried to see, am I going to use more than this palette? But I definitely think this is more workable and more usable than, say, the Blood Sugar palette. Because the Blood Sugar, that last row, a lot of them reds and stuff, I don't want to use a whole lot of reds in my looks. So I do feel inspired looking at this, and I really am interested to get into it and play with it some and show you guys some looks. I'm really, really pumped. I'm going to do some, I guess we'll just go through the shade names, and I'll kind of show you some swatches. We're going to do some swatches. All right, so the first one is Divine Intervention, which looks white in the pan, but it's definitely got that green shift. All right, and the next one is Mint Condition, which is a mint green matte. Then we have Chameleon Fetish, which is a lime green matte. Then we have Poison Ivy, which looks like a metallic, like a very lime green metallic, which kind of looks like a color that is in the Alien palette. And then we have Make It Rain. It's another matte. Kind of leans a little green, a little army green kind of. Last in the row is Crocodile Tears, and that one is a liquid lipstick in his line. So hopefully you guys can see that really well. Very, very pretty. Very nice quality. All right, the next row, we're gonna start off with Equity. And Equity is like a forest green or army green. What would you call that? That's like a army green. And it's a matte shade. And we have Money Heist, which is a fabulous shade. I think it's like a duochrome. Like, oh man, it's beautiful. Hopefully the light kind of picks it up and shows you what it looks like. Then we have CEO, which is gold, and it is stunning. Trying to make these lights hit it because these colors are beautiful. Next we have Emerald Estate, and that's like a glitter, I think. Ooh, yeah. And then we have, sorry, I'm like cleaning off my hands as I go. Then we have Heavy Weighted, which almost looks kind of teal in the pan. It's a matte. Kind of pulls blue on camera, but it's more like a teal in person. And then we have Jaded, which that's like that. It's so beautiful. The formula of this certain matte, it's so like, wow, it's like powdery, like it's velvety. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It's not really, it's not, how do I say this? It's like soft pressed, or like, I don't know, it's just different. It's very, like it's gonna be very blendable shade. Soft, it's just really nice quality. I really like that one. Private Island. I know my hands are all glittery now because I think that Emerald Isle, but Private Island is more like that. Hopefully you can see it on my hand, like that tan look right there. And Self Made with like kind of like a true olive matte. These two are mattes. Hopefully the shimmer on my hand doesn't show you too much, make you think they're shimmers. They're not. Tax Free. This is another metallic. Ooh, that's pretty too. Man. I can tell you, I'm going to really enjoy using this palette. This palette is stunning. The next one is Persuasion. This is also another matte. So this is kind of like your brown, your taupey, light brown. It's not very deep. So that'll be nice. So not everything is, I mean, I guess it kind of has a green tint to it as well. Next one is Secret Stash. Like, I hate sometimes to press into these to ruin the like stamps that he has on them. I mean, you can't help it at this point, but that is a beautiful shade. That's like a duochrome as well. Hopefully it picks it up. Man, that is a really pretty shift in that color. Wow. And last but not least is Black Card Limit, which is a matte black with glitters in it. And I think they're supposed to be like green glitters. Wow. All right, so let's create a look with this. Oh, I don't even know where to start. I'm so excited. Like, I want to put every color on my lids there is to put on here. Oh, wow. All right, so I'm going to dip into that shade Private Island, which is that really light brown taupey shade. And I'm going to use that as my transition. Now again, I really haven't used this palette yet. Obviously, it's brand new to my collection. So I'm hoping it plays out like it's going to, which obviously it will. These colors are nothing short of amazing. But I really like, I'm looking at this palette and I'm not feeling intimidated. I'm feeling inspired, but it's just like, oh man, I want to use these all. Like, what do I want to do first? Like, I feel like I can spend so much time playing with this palette. Pretty. And that was my Luxie brush, my double N brush. I use this for every single look. And I think I tried to link it before and I couldn't find it because I got this on an Ipsy bag. But I'm sure they make brushes like this with the shader on one side and the blender on the other. But it's just so like user-friendly. It's really one of my favorite brushes. I use it like all of the time. For my crease brush, I am reaching for this. Is pronounced LaRouche Beauty. And this is a newer one for me as well. It's kind of flat, but it's also kind of angled. I like that for my crease. And let's, gosh, Crocodile Tears is kind of calling my name, but I feel like, screw it. Let's go into Crocodile Tears. It'll kind of match my shirt. And if not, oh well. All right, so I am going to dip into my crease. I don't like this brush. It is not doing what I want it to do. This is what I want. This is the SL Miss Glam eyeshadow brush in N15. I really enjoy this brush much better for my crease. That last brush is cool, but I'm not like used to it. Let me try not to block you guys' view. I really like this color. This is a true green. I'm really glad that this palette is not full of teals. I mean, there's complementing tealish shades. But I'm glad there's true greens and olive greens. And this is going to be an amazing addition to my collection. I'm really shocked. My brush is dirty and I am ashamed of myself. Pretty. All right, we're gonna go for it. Emerald Estate. And that's it. Look at that. That's so pretty. I'm sure some of you like to use brushes with colors like this. I don't know. I just, with metallics and shimmers, I really prefer to use a finger. It's just, I don't know, it just lays it down differently. Look at that. That is gorgeous. Very, very pretty. All right, now the outer corner, I'm kind of feeling like Jaded might be it, but I also might have to put a little of that black card limit. I don't feel like Jaded is darker than Crocodile Tears, which I don't think it is. So I'm gonna use just a touch of that. And not a lot, just a touch. So I'm kind of jumping back and forth. That shade Jaded is really, really pretty. But it's such a soft matte. Like, it's definitely the color that is going to produce a lot of fallout, but it's really nice to work with. Like, it really blends nice.
This is giving me real big Wizard of Oz vibes.
Really, really pretty. Really pretty. All right, lash line. I was gonna put black card limit on my lash line, but now I'm kind of like, I kind of want to put tax free on my lash line. We're gonna see how it goes. What do you think? I sniffle a lot when I do my makeup. I don't know why. It aggravates my allergies. So if you hear me, it's not like I have a cold or anything. It's just, I just do it all of the time. I know it's annoying. I don't know if any of you get the eye watering thing on the corner of your eye. My eyes water. Some days, it doesn't bother me at all. Other days, oh my gosh. Like right now, I'm kind of starting to feel it and nothing stops it. So like sometimes I'll have to take a Benadryl or something to make it stop. Sometimes it'll stop on its own. Sometimes it'll ruin my entire eyeshadow look. So I hope some of you guys, you know what that feels like. In the inner corner, we're gonna go in that Divine Intervention. I have to. It's calling my name. Really, really, really pretty. There's the first eye. I'm gonna go ahead and do my other eye off camera. Add some mascara. I don't think I'm gonna do lashes today because I'm not feeling And when I come back, we'll go over the palette and I'll give you my final thoughts. So this is the final look. I did end up putting on some lashes. I'm still kind of new at lashes, so I'm working with it. I'm trying, I'm learning. So it's been a fun experience. I'm currently using the Ardell Demi Wispies and they're pretty much working out for me. I like how they're not, you know, too long. They don't look too crazy unnatural. And like usual, I got my idea from an older Emily Noel video because I searched up, you know, different things about lashes. But actually as well on my lips, I have Jeffree Star Celebrity Skin and Rose Madder. Both those on my lips as well. And those are some liquid lips. I have the minis and they're probably getting a little bit older, starting to dry out a little bit. So whether or not I'll repurchase, I'm not really sure yet. But anyways, final thoughts on Blood Money. I'm actually really stoked about this. I'm excited to use it more and I'm excited to create more looks with it. Like I said before, I feel really inspired by it. The color choices are amazing. The pigmentation, the quality, the depth, the richness, it's all there. And I'm really excited to use this palette. If anybody out there is looking for a green palette, if you're looking to expand your collection, and I understand that this is also not a brand you're really interested in, of course, but the quality of these eyeshadows, they're really there. It's rarely ever, if ever, hit and miss. This is probably my favorite palette that he has made to date. And I do have quite a few of them, not all, because, you know, there's certain times I kind of looked at them and I was like, oh, I don't know if I need this. I don't know if it's going to be, this work out for me, if I'll get my use out of it. And some of them that I even have now, I don't get a whole lot of use out of. But I really think I can see myself using this palette, you know, Christmas time, St. Patrick's Day, and every day in between. I feel like anytime I want a green look or some kind of green inspiration, I can find it here. Like I said, I'm thoroughly excited that this palette is not full of teals or colors that aren't green or don't pull green or not enough mattes or too many mattes. So, and you know, the neutrals that are here, it just, I feel like this is a complete palette, and I feel like this palette will inspire me for a lot of good looks. And yeah, I thoroughly recommend it. I think this was an excellent choice, a good purchase, a good buy, and yeah, Blood Money palette. I want to thank you guys for coming in today. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing and liking this video. And I hope to see you guys again here real soon. I know I have another palette coming to me shortly from a different brand, and I'll probably film that one as well and let you guys know how I feel about that. And yeah, thank you guys for coming in, and hope to see you guys again real soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.